Once again, a good, beautiful morning from Hampton, Virginia, as the hosting Hampton Pirates are set to take on the College of Charleston Cougars. Coming up momentarily here on Flow College, it should be a fun one. It's the rubber match. The College of Charleston taking the first game in run rule fashion, and then yesterday, if you were tuned in, Riley Bohannon hit the walk-off single for the Hampton Pirates to even the series in extra innings, making for us a rubber match, and Hampton with an opportunity to do something special today. That is, get their first series win in conference play if they could find a way to do it. But right there on the mound is Ava Lester. She's been the ace for the Hampton Pirates. She went all 8 innings yesterday and got the victory for the Pirates. There's her stats. She has 15 appearances on the year, 11 of them being starts, 5-5, throwing a 4.12 ERA with 31 strikeouts, 17 walks, and just over 66 innings pitched. And she's looking to face these Charleston hitters. You're going to take a look at the Charleston lineup for today. It's going to be Bronwyn Conroy leading things off in center field, followed by Julia Sitterding at third base, and then Leela Langston hitting third, and in that cleanup spot, Hale Cannon, the senior, and behind her, Austin Miller, Savannah Scott, Haley Seymour, Audrey Bates, and Carly Hughes in pitching for College of Charleston today. Kendall Thaxton will get more into her when she takes the circle here in the next half an inning. We welcome you into the broadcast today. I'm Jack Lowe, your play-by-play commentator, alongside all the great people that do it behind the scenes here at Hampton University, as we're set for a fun one. I mentioned in the open a very, very windy day here at Hampton, and it is blowing inward, so that might knock down a couple of balls that would be homers on any other day, but the wind blowing inward going to be tough to knock one out of the park, as we are set to go for softball. Bronwyn Conroy is in the box, and the first pitch she takes for strike. A glorious day at Armstrong Stadium in Hampton, Virginia. It's a beautiful spring day as the Hampton Pirates play host to a sizzling hot Towson Tigers team ranked number 16 in the country. Hi everybody, I'm Jack Lowe alongside Connor Burns for your broadcast today, bringing you CAA lacrosse on Flow College. Connor, an interesting matchup today. Hampton, not one of the better teams as far as the CAA goes, but Towson, they've been sizzling hot. And good evening from Holland Hall here in Hampton, Virginia, as we're ready to open up the 2025 season for the Hampton Pirates as they play host in their Hampton tournament to the Florida A&M Rattlers. I'm Jack Lowe as your play-by-play commentator alongside all the people doing it behind the scenes here in Holland Hall tonight, as there's a lot of excitement in the air for year number 2 for Coach Ronaldo Pacheco and company. These two schools have a long history with each other, as they both used to be in the MEAC together, long rivals. But the last time they played was back in 2008, and Florida A&M has dominated the series altogether as they are 15-0 against the Pirates, so the Pirates looking to reverse that here today. As we get ready for the national anthem, we're going to step aside, and after that we will be back and ready for set number 1 here on Flow College. I mean, a beautiful facility, as this one's going to be lined out to right center into that gap, and it's going to be down for a base hit. Rounding third and scoring is Seymour, and into second with an RBI double, Carly Hughes. Schoonmaker with it. Schoonmaker looking to make a move. He'll pass it along. This shot, fire and score! A very quick goal. That was Owen Scott for the first goal of the day for the Towson Tigers, and they're on the board early. Here's a chance for South Carolina State. Into the box, shot, and saves. Good save for Avery John. She'll punt it away. And here's an opportunity. Nyla Jennings going to beat out all the defenders. Jennings into the box. Gets past one defender, shoots, and into the nets. It was last touched. Taryn Goodwin with her first goal of the season. And now serving will be Katerina Papa, the sophomore from Greece. She's also used a redshirt year, and putting this one down and getting the point for William and Mary, Catherine Arneson. One out for the Pirates. And this one's going to be popped up towards center field. Reeves is under it. She'll make the play, and tagging up is Conroy. A great throw from Reeves. The play at the plate. She's safe. What a throw from center field. Jaylene Reeves getting under the ball and launching it to the plate. To Myers. Jaden Myers making a move. Back behind the nets. That's Malik Wood. Wood with a shot and scores! Malik Wood getting on the board for the Pirates. And their first goal of the day comes with 7 minutes, 49 seconds remaining in the first quarter. There was Whitaker, who was playing good defense to keep her from getting there. As here comes Hampton along the far side. Getting a chance in the box. The shot. She scores! Caitlin Peace gets the goal for the Pirates. And it's all tied 1-1. Lowe moving it to Malik Wood. Wood has 2 goals on the day so far for the Pirates. And a centering pass, shot, and goal! Jaden Myers.
Way to find a way to find the back of the net.
As this free kick coming from Michaela Wade. She'll send this in. And into the net, and an early goal for the Pirates. Michaela Wade. We're here to wrap it up from Holland Hall. William and Mary getting some flowers. Some of their seniors playing their final game. I want to mention one of them, Caitlin Doonigan, who almost closed out the game single-handedly, getting a hug with her mom right now. As the exact same way last Sunday that she sent one in against Delaware State, she does it again against the Bulldogs. As Hampton's getting set to go, that's going to be Morgan Warren doing the serving for the Pirates. Kicking us off here. Warren starting with the first serve. Putting it over, bumped up. Nicole Smith had a piece of it, and a bit of a misfire and a double hit by the Tribe. Audrey Brecka, the 6'1" junior out of Illinois, mishandling that one and giving the Pirates the first point. So now Morgan Warren again. This is going to be set up, and this time she won't miss. Audrey Brecka, who we mentioned leads the Tribe in kills this year. Definitely one of the standout players in all of the CAA. And there's your national anthem as we get ready to rock and roll here at Powhatan Field in Norfolk, Virginia. The Hampton Pirates playing host to the Delaware State Hornets. Happy to have all of you join us here today on Flow College, as it's a big one for Hampton, looking to get over 500 since the start of the season. Coach Scott Vorwald has been rocking and rolling as of late with these Hampton Pirates. They've been really good. Again, last Friday night played against the Lincoln Lions and had a great game. They won 6-0. And before that one, they also had wins coming against Arkansas Pine Bluff and Bluefield State. Their 2 losses on the year coming against Howard in the up at Audi Field, as well as a loss to Grambling State. So they look to get over 500 for the first time of the season with a win today. And as a reminder, Coach Scott Vorwald, after Friday night, became the winningest coach in Hampton Pirate history. And recruiting this offseason was a really big talking point for these Hampton Pirates, as they signed 16 players in the recruiting class. Recruits came from 5 continents, 8 countries, and 6 different states. 11 players returned from last year. 6 transfers came in, with 10 brand new freshmen coming from all over the place. 7 all-time matchups have happened between these 2 schools in the past. Delaware State has owned it 5-1-1. The first time they faced off was October 11th, 2015, in Delaware, where the Hornets won commandingly 11-0. And Delaware State proceeded to win again 11-0 in a neutral site matchup later that season. But most recently, September the 8th of last year, these 2 foes faced off against each other, and Hampton got the better end of it as they won 3-1. Goals in that game last year came from returners Madison Strange, Ella Van Kenegum, as well as Zaria Askew. Hampton has also earned top 3 shot totals in a game this season in the league CAA, with 36 against Arkansas Pine Bluff, 35 against Bluefield State, and 31 against Chicago State. This team's taking their final huddles as we're about ready to go. Lots of excitement in the air here for the Pirates. bit chilly outside today. Actually, yesterday, if you were out and about at any college football game or maybe a fall ball, baseball game, any youth sport, it was really hot out. I think temperatures reached about 91 degrees here in Hampton Roads, and today it's much cooler out. The listed temperature I've got is 67 degrees. It's overcast, a little bit of rain in the air, a light drizzle, but very overcast and pretty chilly, quite honestly. I wore shorts and a polo shirt, and I didn't expect it to be windy like this and chilly. So there goes the Hampton Pirates. That's your keeper, Avery John, who's done a pretty nice job thus far for Hampton, as she's posted quite a couple clean sheets already this season, as she looks to have another strong outing today.
Jack's got Mason Marchbanks. Let's hear from her.
Thank you, guys. Talking with Mason Marchbanks after Towson's win tonight. Mason, what goes into a win like this? You had 14, went really well in the first quarter. What goes into all this?
Preparation. I think we all believe in each other. We're really close off the court, and it just helps. It helps us win games. We know the end goal, and we're just taking it one game at a time right now.
Talk to me about this team's chemistry. You guys are having a lot of fun on the sidelines. You guys seem to play for each other. What goes into all that? How's the team chemistry?
Yeah, I mean, we love each other. We love the game. And if you're not having fun with it, why are you doing it, right? So, yeah, it's just a lot of fun to be out here.
Appreciate you, Mason Marchbanks, guys. Get Coach Laura Harper now. Coach, you guys came out really hot, I think a 10-0 run at one point. Just what goes into the preparation of this game?
We're preparing for March. We know how important every single game is. And this group, we're not done yet. We're clicking at all the right times. You just saw Mason Marchbank. She's come off an injury. She's striking hot as of late. So we're just excited to get better every single game.
Defensively, you guys are rolling. I think you held them to 16 points in the first half. Just talk to me about that effort from the entire team.
It's a point of emphasis. At this point in time, everyone knows each other's plays. Scouting is essential, so our defense is something that we know can travel.
This is the most important time of the year. You're getting to March. You're getting to the point where you're going to go play in the CAA tournament. Just what's the biggest message to this team? Just stay hot, and now is the time to stay on the gas.
We need to stay together. We need to trust each other and believe in each other.
Thank you, Coach. Back to you guys.
Good job, Jack.